UWS is a community. It's an environment where not only can the best be brought out in students, but it's a place where everyone can get involved and feel as though they are a part of something.
UWS is a place where young people can grow intellectually.
UWS to me is an incredible opportunity.
Back in 2011, when I was asked to take up this role, I was really excited. Here was a new, energetic, vibrant university, not bound by tradition, but there was something else that really attracted me to coming to UWS. And that is its extraordinary mission as a university. Here is a university that is opening up opportunities.
I chose University of Western Sydney because from all the other universities, they offered me the most opportunities. So in terms of scholarships, different programs I could get involved in, including Aspire.
The Aspire Future Leaders program is the preeminent student leadership program in the country. Through a unique range of workshops and activities, our aim is to develop tomorrow's leaders.
We get to meet students from all different campuses, so now I have friends who do law at Parramatta, I have friends who are studying animal science in Hawkesbury, so I wouldn't otherwise have opportunities to meet such awesome people.
So after close examination of a number of different similar degrees, I think it was the natural science degree at UWS that really appealed to me the most. The practical elements of the degree were quite interesting to me, as well as the passionate lecturers.
The mission of UWS is really a dual mission. It's to be a university of international standing, which has excellence in its scholarship, its teaching and its research, but also reaches out to its local region and is very much involved with the people of Greater Western Sydney.
UWS Community Scholarship helps me go to uni, which means buying the books for each unit. I used to do outreach with Open Family, that's a homeless youth organisation. At the moment I'm just doing Soup Kitchen in Parramatta. I just feel that because I'm getting help, I need to be able to help others, especially the scholarship bit. If they're helping me, I need to be able to help someone else because that's the way it works.
Well, I was born in Iraq. We came here to Australia in 2001 as a working visa for my father. In 2003, as the war started in Iraq, that's when we decided to stay here and apply for migration. Well, basically the scholarship gave me a chance to study. I was not a citizen or a permanent resident in Australia here. I was only accepted as an international student, which meant I can't be relying on HECS for help. At the same time, it was a great cost that my family couldn't afford. So that's when they asked the university to come up with a scholarship for my situation, in which they did, thanks to the Vice Chancellor. And they came up with that new scholarship, which I was the first to receive.
And of course, we're a university that is committed, embedded in our region across our 6 campuses. And what a region! It's the 3rd fastest growing region in Australia.
I think this is a university that's very engaged with its community, and that is something that is very strong and important to practising doctors who are out in the community working every day. And I have felt every step of the way that range of activities, my research interests, my teaching interests, my teaching activities have been thoroughly supported by the university in both of its sort of mission and its approach to its everyday business.
Through our 9 schools, the university offers one of the most comprehensive range of courses in the country.
It's not like other universities. It is unique in it addresses the social issues that are currently facing almost everyone in the world.
But of course, it's no use opening up access to students if you can't give them the highest quality university education. And that's why we're committed to excellence.
Winning the Prime Minister's Teacher of the Year Award 2 years in a row, I suppose shows how important we consider, the university considers teaching. Historically, there's a bit of a focus. Universities often split between teaching and research, and what you'll see is that people that, like Roy Tasker, who won it last year, and I, who won it this year, actually bring our research and our teaching together.
The fact that actually we've had 2 Prime Minister's Awards, I think is a credit to the fact that the university really does encourage people to pursue their passions and what they're good at. I'm passionate about teaching well, teaching on the basis of what we know about the way people learn. and I'm passionate about chemistry, and I want to bring the mysteries of the molecular world.
And what it shows that the university values this kind of bridging this gap. So it's not, sometimes people see that as being separate, as I'll do my teaching over here and my research over here, but actually the teaching and the research comes together, blends together, and they feed off each other and they inspire each other.
And research? Well, on research, we're on an upward trajectory.
We have some world-renowned research institutes and groups. Our research spans many fields, and we bring academic minds from different disciplines together to address contemporary social and economic challenges. We have environmental research, engineering, medical research, health, and many more.
So, for example, for me, one of the things I research is citizenship and how people feel about their relationship with the Australian political system. Well, what a better place to engage that than in the classroom of the young people that I work with. They're an amazing barometer to tell you what's happening in the world around us.
Look, I've been working in the area of obstetric medicine, which is looking after mothers that have complications in their pregnancy. The most interesting one that I look after is high blood pressure in pregnancy. So I've been working in that area for 20 years, and it's one of the areas that I think our active research and training of medical students is going to make a real difference to mothers and their babies in future.
A recent independent government survey has established the university's reputation for student satisfaction, with results well above the national average.
20 years ago, or even 10 years ago, no one anticipated the rate at which this university would grow. 60% of our students are the first in their families to go to university. About a quarter of them come from low socioeconomic backgrounds, but many of them are from multicultural communities and are so keen, as are their families, to succeed in employment, to succeed socially, and also to succeed at university.
The university has 40,000 students, increasing to 50,000, and we provide teaching across the whole of Greater Western Sydney. 2 million people across 6 different campuses. Our Parramatta campus, which is on a bend of the Parramatta River, has over 14,000 students. It's our fastest growing campus. It consists of a combination of new state-of-the-art learning and teaching facilities, but also heritage-listed buildings, such as the historic Female Orphan School, the foundation stone of which was laid back in 1813. The campus is also home to the Institute for Culture and Society, which researches how globalisation and digital technology are transforming life in Australia. Hawkesbury campus has a long and proud history dating back to 1891. It's got over 2,500 students, and it's home to the university's groundbreaking and unique $50 million research facilities as part of the Hawkesbury Institute for Environment. Our Penrith campus is set in beautiful grounds at the foothills of the Blue Mountains. Nearly 9,000 students study here, and the campus is home to the Institute for Infrastructure Engineering, as well as the cutting-edge television production facilities and TVS, which is Sydney's community TV station. Our Campbelltown campus is set on expansive 1,300 hectare grounds. It's got lakes and landscape gardens and caters to nearly 7,000 of our students. This campus is also home to the university's School of Medicine and is at the cutting edge of teaching and research. More than 7,000 students study at our Bankstown campus, and this campus is a multicultural hive of activity. The campus is also home to the Marx Institute and its world-renowned research into behavioural, neuroscience and computational research. Our Blacktown campus is home to the rapidly growing UWS College, the university's pathway college, which equips and empowers our students with everything they need to succeed at university. People think that university education remains pretty traditional. It doesn't. What it means for us at UWS is we have to commit to what we call blended learning. That is to say, our students can come to traditional lectures and seminars, but they can also access learning online 24/7. And given how many of our students are working part-time, even full-time. That's important. And that's why this year we gave all our new undergraduate students an iPad as part of their induction. We would pay the cost of that because we want to make sure that they can learn 24/7.
The spirit of UWS is evident when you talk to any of our staff or students. There is a heartfelt enthusiasm about this university and about the contributions that we can make to Greater Western Sydney. So we have staff and students who are deeply involved in the local community, in our schools, with NGOs, with government and with all kinds of organisations, and particularly are out there volunteering, giving their time and their expertise to ensure that others can enjoy what they experience at the university.
I've always wanted to do humanitarian work, so something that's always driven me is my passion for social justice, which is what's led me to do volunteering my whole life, and it's what's led me to do medicine now. Currently I'm a telephone crisis supporter with Lifeline. I've done some work with Harmony Day with the local councils.
I think I speak for everyone at the university when I say that the wonderful thing about it is being able to live our values, is being able to give back to the communities which have given so much to us, and to see the difference that it makes in everybody's lives, to our students, to their families at graduations, to people in the community, to those students who we tutor at schools, to everybody who comes in contact with this university. It is truly a privilege and a joy to be part of UWS.
UWS has really exceeded my expectations. It's the extra things that UWS offers to me that have really made my experience that much more meaningful.
I love knowledge, I love the pursuit of knowledge. UWS is inspiring, UWS is engaging, UWS makes us think about the community around us.
The place where you find your wisdom.
This is a university, open and accessible, but absolutely committed to excellence.